He chose to be sworn in without a priest from the Greek Orthodox Church, a break with tradition that shows how Leftist Tsipras is leading a social revolution as well as a political one. He's just 40 years old, the youngest prime minister in modern times. He's also the fifth Greek prime minister since 2009. Economic chaos has made for turbulent politics. Earlier, Mr. Tsipras invited a small right-wing party, the Independent Greeks, to form a government with Syriza. They don't have much in common, except for a determination to reject austerity policies imposed on Greece. It's a new political landscape, the old guard swept away, a time of expectation, but also fear of what comes next.
So the new Greek coalition government should have a stable majority in parliament, at least for the time being. But the more difficult negotiations for Mr. Tsipras lie ahead when he meets other European governments, the European Central Bank and the IMF.
For Greece's private sector, a far-left victory could be construed as bad news. At the Chamber of Commerce, they say Greece must reach an amicable agreement with Europe.
That is quite clear that we're part of the European Union, part of the Eurozone, and the Greek people have suffered tremendously to become members of both. And I don't think that they want to simply throw away all the efforts and, of course, the sacrifices that they have endured over the last 4.5 years in order to be members of the European club.
Syriza believes it has reset the course of European politics and that Greece will now lead the way in rolling back the economic orthodoxy of austerity. It wants a large part of Greece's debt, which is 320 billion euros in total, to be forgiven. And yet the European countries that have lent Greece money say it must stand by its commitments.
Well, Syriza has to reach some kind of agreement with Greece's Eurozone partners, and at the moment they are taking diametrically opposed positions. Syriza is demanding debt relief, economic stimulus, lowering of fiscal targets, and the Eurozone is saying no to all of these. So there will have to be some kind of compromise in order to avoid real financial difficulties in Greece, at least in the short term.
A compromise is in everyone's interests, but there's not much time to play with. Syriza says Greece has the funds to survive until the summer. Many experts believe Greece will need to borrow more money before then. Barnaby, Phillips, Al Jazeera, Athens.